Hey everyone, I'm here with a discussion video, and I know I'm a little late to, state my opinions about this, but I really wanted to address it because there are a lot of book bloggers and booktubers who are really young and might not know much about this, and I'm actually really scared for everyone's safety. So on Saturday morning, I believe it was, I woke up to a flurry of activity on Twitter. People were talking about this incident for like the craziest, longest time. So I decided to basically search what everyone was talking about, and I found this article that Kathleen Hale, she is a YA author who wrote No One Else Can Have You, right there. That's her picture right there as well. She wrote this essay where she is basically telling a story about how this book blogger named Blith Harris has bullied her on her review of No One Else Can Have You. She said that she went after her and attacked her and said all of these crazy things, and she basically outlines what she did to try to, confront her. Basically confront this book blogger. And what Kathleen found out was that she is using a pseudonym and basically faking an identity online, and she didn't know if this person was real or if it was the person that she really said it was. Apparently her name was Paige, or was it Paige? I'm not sure. But she goes on and outlines everything where she actually goes and physically rents a car, drives to Blith's house and snoops around in her, looks inside her car and looks inside her window and tried to talk to her, but she didn't answer. So Kathleen went back and she tried to call her workplace. She talked to her, and Blith said that she didn't know that who this person was. She didn't even know what book blogging was. So that was basically the gist of what happened in that article. But to me, I find that Kathleen might be exaggerating things a bit. I've seen Blith's review. Nowhere does she actually attack Kathleen at all, and she was basically stating her honest opinion about the book. What scares me the most is that just because she gave a 1-star review of a book that she didn't like, the author went and pursued her in real life, tracked her down, harassed her at work, and yeah, visited her house. I feel like maybe Kathleen has some underlying issues, but that doesn't give you the right to go to someone's house and stalk them. That is a criminal offense. I've been stalked before, and yes, by a man, and it is not, it is scary. It is scary. You're always looking over your shoulder. You're always paranoid. You don't even want to go out. The fear of that actually happening within the book blogging community has me a little freaked out. We just really don't know what some people are thinking, and you have to be really, really, really careful. I believe that Blith has a right to have a fake identity and have a fake name, and having a P.O. box for all of our books that are coming in is actually a smart move. It is scary to think that the book host, I believe it was YA Books, didn't know any of this. She gave the address of Blith because she was setting her up with a tour stop, and I'll give you the link down below where it shows where she actually says something about it. The person who gave Kathleen Blith's address for the blog tour. So she has her account down there, and I'll link it below. I'll give you guys all of the links down below so you can read about it. I find that, personally, this thing is actually a really, really scary topic. Everyone, can be different online. They don't have to have their photo online. I am online. Have a big presence, and the things that I do to secure myself, I do stuff like just putting my first name. I don't put my last name. I also don't check in to Foursquare. I deleted my entire Foursquare. That's where you can see where people have visited. And if I ever have to do that, I do that in a closed setting where, you know, only people I know in real life know me. So I do that mostly in Facebook, but I hardly do it all the time. The thing is, with that, when you're somewhere, you know, going out, doing errands or whatever, and you want to check in, you do that right after. You check in after. The first thing you have to be aware of is that there are stalkers. And I believe you can try to protect yourself. If you really do want to check in, just do it right after you've left, so you're safe. Another thing that I do to keep safe is I take out the GPS location on all of my photos. I do have a public Instagram account, and I never do check in to the actual location where it actually says where you are. And if I do that again right after I have left that place. It's just small tips like this that you need to be really careful. There's also check-ins on Twitter where it has a location. I don't do that at all. I've stopped doing that. And I also do not put my last name in my email address. It is actually just, you know, an alias or my actual book blog name. And I don't want to say what my email address is on the internet. And on my book blog, where it has a contact form, I do not state my email address. It's also a way to secure yourself from junk mail. So I just keep a form, and it doesn't say anywhere where my email address is. I don't want anyone to physically go and grab my email address and send me junk. So that was another tip to do. I really feel that maybe this is going to change book blogging. I don't want people to be scared to blog or to vlog or to, you know, to talk to people in face to face. I don't want people to be scared, and if you are scared, it's okay. You have reason to be. I just feel like it could make people stronger. Even, you know, from my experience of being stalked, it took a while to get back your sense of security and privacy. So, you know, lesson learned, like, you gotta be really smart about all of this, because there are people out there that can hurt you. I read about this review where this girl did not like this book, and this author went to her workplace and actually smashed her head with a wine bottle, and she actually had to get stitches. It was insane. I'll put the story down below. So what are your thoughts about all of this? I know my thoughts were all over the place, but I really hope that you guys take the time to be safe online and do not be scared of just stating your opinion. Just be really respectful of the author and just, you know, do a critical analysis of the review. And I'm not telling you what to do or anything, but you can keep doing what you want to do, but just be careful. That's what this book nerd says. Until next time, bye book nerds.